35% of the Hold Harmless GRT bond funding is being put toward business development projects. According to City Manager Robert Garza, one of the first projects the council will be voting on is the expansion of the Las Cruces Convention Center. Garza estimates the expansion will cost around $3 million and says there was no economic impact study completed to measure a return on investment.
We have a list that the convention center provided for me. Since they opened, which is 4.5 years ago, they've lost over $7.5 million of business for people saying, gosh, we really wanted to come to your city, but you don't have a hotel nearby and you don't have enough breakout rooms, so people walked away. So to be able to measure the value of our investment, we're looking at lost opportunities from the past and hoping to capture those same opportunities in the future.
Currently, the Las Cruces Convention Center operates on a deficit funded by the Las Cruces lodgers tax. Las Cruces Convention Center General Manager Rebecca Bolton says nationwide about 80% of convention centers operate on a deficit because the facilities are not intended to make money.
They're intended to book hotel rooms inside the destination. Those hotel rooms produce a lodgers tax, and that lodgers tax is what funds that deficit. So those people also spend money in the community. They go to the movies, they go out to eat, they entertain, themselves, and so that creates additional economic impact, which is very substantial.
Bolton says a return on investment won't come directly from convention center bookings. Instead, investment in the convention center could bring more people to the city, staying in hotels and visiting local businesses. She says once plans for the expansion are outlined, she could better estimate additional convention business.
There hasn't been a specific economic study to the specific expansion because that expansion has not been outlined exactly yet. And I'm sure that, if I were to know right now exactly how large that expansion would be, then I would be able to go in and say, okay, well, this is what we would be looking at.
Some economists note that municipalities should consider quality of life initiatives when working to boost the economy. Dr. Chris Erickson of New Mexico State University says having a high quality of life attracts the high quality workforce businesses want to see in an area.
Also, part of a good lifestyle is having parks to go to, having bike trails, and having a nice place to live. And so issuing bonds to fund that kind of investment makes perfect sense.
For KRWG, I'm Samantha Sonner.